Now, I would like to talk about Unseen Life. I have been incredibly moved by this one single story. I am still working hard to convey it to many people. I've been through a lot. Hitting rock bottom and then rising back up again. I've had to deal with many difficult situations, including affecting the people around me. It's a continuous series of wondering if such things can really happen. To summarize broadly, it feels like this. One day, a story came to my mind. It was also a very strange situation. After that, it stayed in my mind for 1 to 2 years, 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, and I must have thought about it over 1,000 times. In any case, it was a continuous process of rewriting. I was always in a state of thinking about this story, coming up with plans to bring it to fruition. As a result, I will end up quitting the company even though I have a family. It wasn't a matter of changing jobs. I ended up cutting off my source of income from there. Incredible support came in that I couldn't believe. In the end, I lose everything. Both trust and money are completely gone. Ultimately, I end up alone and I entered a temple. That's how it turned out. That's where it starts. Mysterious people keep appearing one after another to lift me up. That's where the reconstruction of the story begins. They hold events for us. They help us rewrite the content of the story together. Having gone through that, I now live only to tell this story.
Unseen Life.
This story revolves around past lives, finding the mission engraved in the soul, and solving that problem. It's such a fantasy story. The message conveyed is different for each person. I was quite surprised later on. For example, it has been said that it contains things necessary for Japanese housewives, but the most important message I want you to receive is peace. The people living on the island where the story takes place are those who prioritize others over themselves. I live according to their heart's desire. It naturally becomes actions and conversations that appear in the story. I admire such people and think that if others imitate them, the world might become a little more peaceful. The hero that appears in this story doesn't fight even when enemies come. I think this is a depiction of a hero that hasn't appeared in previous movies or anything. If even 1 or 2 people start to like such a character and emulate them, the world might become a little more peaceful. Or so I believe. I especially want to convey this feeling to the children. That's why I have a strong desire to share this story with billions of people around the world, and that's why I'm engaged in various activities.
Unseen Life.
One more thing, I have a purpose for doing this YouTube. Although it's not directly related to the story, I want you to find your true way of living. Actually, I have been thinking about this since I was a student, and even after becoming a working adult, I still had doubts within myself. From the outside, it may have seemed like everything was going smoothly, but inside, I was searching for something different. It didn't change even after I decided to tell the story. I always felt that this wasn't it. This wasn't it. In my heart, I've been here for those many decades. I realized that my confusion had disappeared without me noticing. I recently became aware of this. This is, after all, the truth within myself. I will now share the process of how I came here over a long period of time. So I hope you will listen to that. If you feel a sense of discomfort with your current self or think there might be something else you should be doing, for those who hold such feelings, even as a negative example, it's perfectly fine. I hope you can find your own path. I would like to continue doing YouTube. Well then, let's meet again in the next video. That's all for today.